Nigerian Defense Academy, Major General Sarhan, the Commander, Infantry Corps, Principal Staff Officers from Army Headquarters, they are present, the Commandant, Armed Forces, Command and Staff, College, Yagi, General Officers Commanding, they are present, the Air Officer Commanding Air Training Command of the Nigerian Air Force, Kaduna, Corps Commanders, they are present, Commandants of Nigerian schools and institutions, they are present, members of the National Assembly, they are present, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Beirut, Alhaji Dr. Shehu Idris, CFI, ably represented here. Honorable Chairman of local governments here present, other traditional rulers, district heads, and traditional title holders here present, the coordinator, Nigerian Officers' Wives Association, Zaria Branch, other Nigerian Officers' Wives Association members here present, heads and representatives of security and paramilitary agencies here present, heads of academic institutions attending this occasion, the chief medical directors here present, members of the academia, members of the diplomatic corps, managing directors, chief executive officers, and managers of business entities and commercial banks here present, distinguished senior officers both serving and retired, my lords, spiritual and temporal, officers and soldiers of the Depot Nigerian Army, our distinguished invited guests, passing out recruits of 79 regular recruit intake, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I remain Lieutenant General Lamidi Oyebayo Adeosun, the Chief of Policy and Plans, Army, as earlier introduced. I stand before you this morning to represent the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuku Yusuf Buratai, Nigerian Army Medal, Order of Military Merit, Brazil, Grand Officer, National Defense College, Bangladesh, Field Command Medal of Honor, and so many other accolades, both local, national, and international, has earned in the course of his meritorious career with the service of the Nigerian Army and Nigeria as a nation. I'm presenting a speech on the occasion of the 79 regular recruit intake personal parade here in Depot today, 29/2/2020. Whenever I use any possessive pronoun, I am, or all such, we are referring to Lieutenant General Tuku Yusuf Buratai, the Chief of Army Staff. All the credits of this graduation speech go to him. And if there is any call, I stand before you here today. It is with immense pride and humility that I accept this honor of being officer and special guest of honor at this occasion of the passing out parade of the 79 regular recruits intake. Today marks yet another chapter in the history of this great institution, the Nigerian Army and the nation in general. Depot Nigerian Army since its establishment in 1924 has the primary responsibility of holding able-bodied civilians into disciplined soldiers to meet the manpower needs and requirements of the Nigerian Army. This function is of utmost importance considering the numerous security challenges bedeviling our dear country, Nigeria. I am glad to say that this institution has continued to plan its training activities in line with my vision of having a professionally responsive Nigerian Army in the discharge of its constitutional role. It is worthy to note that as we pass out today, the strength and combat efficiency of the Nigerian Army has been enhanced and boosted with about 4,918 able-bodied, well-trained soldiers. Therefore, the Nigerian Army has continued to evolve innovative ways of improving the standard of training to personnel for the Nigerian Army. This realistic and result-oriented training that is being imparted to personnel here in the Nigerian Army has been yielding positive results, evident in the robust fighting spirit displayed by our soldiers in the theater of operation. With the excellent display of drill exhibited on this parade ground today, I am certain that you have acquired the basic training that is required of you to be good soldiers. This institution, being the premier military institution in Nigeria, remains distinguished among its contemporaries within and outside Nigeria. I assure you of my commitment and support towards improving the standard of training, welfare of the recruits and staff of the Nigerian Army, and indeed the Nigerian Army in general. Therefore, the Nigerian Army is pivotal in the fight against criminality in the country, particularly within Zaria and its environs, and will therefore continue to receive the needed logistic support to sustain its activities. Nigeria is facing numerous security challenges occasioned by the activities of Boko Haram terrorists, Islamic State West Africa province, armed bandits, kidnappers, and other criminal elements. I wish to say that we will continue to tackle these threats head-on until our country is safe for all. The introduction of Special Forces Package, improvised explosive devices awareness training, and survival skills have laid two strong cause to be reckoned with, thereby making this intake a unique one. For the personnel to recruit, accept my heartfelt congratulations for your successful completion of initial training at this great institution. I equally welcome you to the Nigerian Army, where a lot will be required from you in terms of loyalty, selfless service, courage, discipline, integrity, and respect for others, which are the core values of the Nigerian Army. You are expected to always do your utmost in order to sustain these values through high professional standards towards enhancing your individual ability and our collective cohesion. I therefore urge you to assimilate and retain the mental, physical, and spiritual training given to you at this institution and the ones you will be exposed to at your respective units, commissions, and corps post-depot training. I wish to add that the Nigerian Army has given you much and the country is expecting so much more from you. The majority of you are going to be deployed to counter the activities of criminal elements that are dragging the country backward. I urge you to remain focused, and victory that is on God alone definitely will be ours. Moreover, I wish to remind you of the oath of allegiance that was administered to you. Mind you, nobody forced you to take this oath of allegiance. By that oath, you have acquired a special status where you are subject to both civil and military laws. Consequently, you have to avoid any act that is capable of tarnishing the image of the Nigerian Army and by extension, the nation. In other words, before you can tarnish the image of the Nigerian Army, you have tarnished the image of your parents, the great family name that you have bearing. So you dare not do anything to tarnish the image of the family, not to talk of the Nigerian Army or our dear country. As a whole, I urge you to remain steadfast and loyal to the constituted authority at all times. Let me also seize this opportunity to state that during your training, your commandant and his team of instructors toiled day and night to ensure that you were properly trained for the defense of our dear country, Nigeria. You were exposed to a series of live-hand training exercises and activities that culminated into battle inoculation during your final field training exercise nicknamed Exercise Ungama. I therefore urge you not to rest on your oars, but to strive hard and improve through subsequent courses. Your final field training exercise conducted jointly with the cadets of the Nigerian Defense Academy Short Service Course 46 has further exposed you and have put you steps ahead of your peers. You will be exposed to the exact way you will conduct your business in the field under your section commanders, platoon commanders, company commanders, and battalion commanders. I hereby express my gratitude to Almighty God for making this grand occasion a reality. I am also grateful to all our esteemed guests for honoring the invitation and turning up their minds to support and rejoice the personal recruits and depot Nigerian Army, despite all the challenge of COVID-19 pandemic. My sincere appreciation goes to the Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, for his continuous support to the Nigerian Army and the armed forces as a whole. My special gratitude goes to your Royal Highness, Emir of Gazal, Alhaji Dr. Shehu Idris, CLR, our Royal Father, for your untiring support. I wish to also thank the Executive Governors here present or represented for honoring our invitation. I also want to thank the commandants of Nigerian Defense Academy for the joint training and exercises conducted in collaboration with the depot Nigerian Army. Finally, I commend the commandant, his team of instructors, and the entire staff for this unique achievement of turning out another set of professional and disciplined soldiers. Once again, congratulations to the personal recruits. I wish everyone safe journey to your respective homes. Thank you and God bless.
Three cheers to the review officer, Lieutenant General PRI Passing, Nigerian Army Medal, Order of the Military Merit Brazil, Grand Service Star, Pastor Post Gaga, National Defense College, Bangladesh, Field Command Medal of Honor, Foreign National Honor Award Medal, Bachelor of Arts House, Master of Arts, Master in Philosophy, Professor at Large, Chief of Army Staff, Nigerian Army, ably represented by Lieutenant General N.O. Adiosu, General Staff Medal of Honor, Command Medal of Honor, Grand Service Staff, Past Staff Force, General Defense College, Chief Command Medal of Honor, Masters in Science, Chief of Policy and Plans Army. Help! 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 Right with the place! Headrest! The place! Headrest! The soldiers preach. The national anthem.
You may please be seated. Parade Commander Major A. Baba, marching forward to seek the permission of the Revenue Officer and Guests of Honor.
I have your permission to add pass the colors and pass it out to recruit. Sir!
Permission has been graciously granted to him.
Very senior officers, distinguished invited guests, may I please inform this audience that there will be a group photograph at
Bypass is not victory! Leading! By the center! Right and left way! Slow march!
Voici un monstre. Puis-je rappeler à son
We will all rise for the colors, please. Want to thank the special guest of honor, Reviewing Officer, for honoring this our invitation. So I want to say thank you very much, sir. Out of your tight schedule, you have been able to honor this invitation. I want to also thank the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy. I want to say thank you, sir, for coming. The Queen of the Battle, the Commander Infantry Corps, want to say thank you for honoring our invitation. The Commandant Armed Forces Commander Staff College want to say
charge now. Yes, sir. You're sitting on your head, never head. Let the rest of the money come yeah, but later find me here, Arab. 2, 3, 4, 5.
As a five-sided polling gun, just like our badge. This 5 billion represents the 5 battalions that were disbanded in 1922 and replaced with this institution. The 6 pillars carries the core values of the Nigerian Army, which are discipline, loyalty, selflessness, respect, integrity, and courage. The vision came from the Chief of Army Staff, previous Chief of Army Support, and the Congress Commandant. Up here, sir, we have the Hall of Fame committee members. While here, sir, we have the first Nigerian Army officers from N1 to N5. And this is the first short service officer to be commissioned under the British Army in 1952. Services were currently not in use. This is a replica of the environment. These are some of our Buffalo magazines and photo album. This is Depot's Commandant's Wall of Fame. Lieutenant Colonel Mountain was the last British officer to command the institution, and then handed over to the first indigenous commandant, Lieutenant Colonel PRI Passing, down to our immediate past commandant, Major Ozu. This is the historical background and the progress photos on the production of 2 Kogi Superatai rovers. The TYB rovers was produced by a team of 33 men, 1 officer, 1 soldier of 77 regular degrees intake. We are part of the military skill acquisition training program introduced during their intake. The group were able to strip and assemble a Maruti Jeep for Kowas during one of his visits to the institution. He was impressed and then tasked them to produce a 6-man capacity patrol vehicle that can be dismantled and assembled within the shortest period of time. The group were able to produce 5 of these vehicles, and it was named TYB Rovers in honor of the Kowas. During one of Kowas conference in 2018, he instructed the MD of Nigerian Army Vehicle Manufacturing Company, currently named Command Engineering Depot, to change the name from TYB Rovers to Heavy Combat Rover 1, the name which has been changed to it. It started like this and then progressed gradually to the finishing point. These are photographs of the first 5 regulars of this year in depot. The group photograph of the people that took part and their names. This is depot's RSM Sword of Honor. In picture, we only have from Master Warrant Officer H.E. Nabulu to Master Warrant Officer Sabai Ilinja. This is the people who get because the headquarters was in 2002, so we lost most of our documents. This recruits Sword of Honor. Yes, sir. Carries the names of best male and female recruits we have from 73 to 78 regular recruits intake. These are old visits of senior officers in the institution. A visit of Major General David Ejo, a visitor in 1973, and this is a visit of the Consummata General M.L. Portajuga Jojo Obajowa, a visitor in 1976. This is the personal parade of 13 regular intake in 1982 and 17 regular intake in 1984. This RSM Hammer King examined the Bible that saved his life in Goma. He had the Bible in his breast pocket in the best shot. The bullet is still lodged inside and kept at the regimental museum. 1979 NS01, Amount of support Garba Osman, he retired as a captain. And our various Nigerian Army Corps from infantry to women corps, we have 21 of them. This is a brief history of Depot Army. The history of Depot Army will trace back to the colonial era where we were still under the British administration and they felt money to recruit more Nigerians and soldiers. Initially, the institution was first sited in Zungeru in Niger State, then located to Lokoja in Kogi State. After the disbandment of the 5th Battalion in 1922, in 1924, a regimental depot training school and signal training school developed near the Zaria, which later became Depot Nigeria Army. Our logo consists of a deep red, snow white, and a superimposed charging buffalo. The red signifies the ordeals the recruits undergo while on training. The white signifies a sense of fulfillment associated with the young soldiers, and the charging buffalo signifies strength, courage, and determination to succeed. These are old photographs of the institution. The first officers medal was got in 1919. They got burnt in 1930 during a bout of their POP. The recruit and broken down into 10 companies we have from Alpha Training Company to Junior Training Company, and these are the various projects that identify them. And this is a group photograph of the commandants, officers, soldiers, and recruit of 74 to 77 regular recruits intake. And a group photograph of the BMA team that came to take this intake on Canada for a period of 2 weeks. And this is where the champion band has been handed over to the champion company at the end of their training. This is Depot Appointment Board of Honor, has names of officers that have served and are still serving the institution from Deputy Commandant to Chief Commandant. Though no longer have a Deputy Commandant because of the concept of the Chief of Staff. These are other names of officers from Agri Company down to Tailoring Department. These are our medals and stable belts. This is the Coas Wall of Fame. Initially, they were having GOCs to command the Nigerian Army. Major General C.D. Everett was the last British GOC to command the Nigerian Army, and they handed over to Major General Agui Ironsi. For General Yakubu Gowon, the name changed from GOCs to Chief of Staff Army down to Major General Z. Ejo. And for Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma, the name changed again from Chief of Staff Army to Chief of Army Staff, a name which we have maintained to date. This is an old style of dressing, a ceremonial dress for officers and soldiers on the Delaware West African Frontier Force. And these are depot-inspired military boots and kits. They were made by Leather Research Institute here in Zaria. Now from the last 3 intake, from 76 to 78 regular recruits intake. I'll come to the end of my presentation, sir. If you don't mind, sign up this post.
So, are you the curator or what are you the
Yes,
appointment?
Yes, sir.
One person per page. Right on them. Infantry man doesn't like to waste.
Yeah, don't get right on that.
Infantry man likes to
Economy of.
economy of the airport.
Yes, sir.
Today is 27.
June.
Is it your paper or is it pen?
Okay, sir, we're ready, sir.
You okay? Yes, sir. You see the road. Like, give me that shot.
Adiku, what's Adiku? Announce now.
Military skill acquisition training team conduct. Ready for project display. We are at your permission to carry on. Stand.
The guest of honor, sir, the Chief of Army Staff, ably represented here this afternoon by the Chief of Police and Plus, and sir, you are welcome to Depot Nigerian Army PT Ground, the venue for the exhibition of Military Skill Acquisition Training Project for 79 regular recruit intake. I am Colonel M.A. Maji, the Commander Recruit Center, overall coordinator of the project. Sir, as you are aware, military skill acquisition training was introduced into the recruit training curriculum in 2017 under the then Commandant, Major General D.O. Ezugu. The project is aimed at equipping the recruit with additional skill that will enhance their personal survival and that of their unit in combat. So the recruit of that intake were able to come up with a project which led to production of popular TY Bratai rover, now known as Nigerian Army Combat Vehicle 1. So because of the success of that project, it was sustained also during the training of 78 regular recruit intake under the present Commandant Major General Sani Mohammed MNI. So recruit of 78 regular recruit intake through the same project were able to produce some items such as mobile field toilet, quick patrol boat, inverter, and firefighting machine, which were displayed during the Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference in Kaduna in 2019, and were also displayed during the National Science and Technology Expo 2020 exhibited in Abuja to showcase the R&D effort of the Nigerian Army, sir. Similarly, in this particular intake, that is 79 regular recruit intake, the recruit came up with 3 projects. Stand 1, you have the urban patrol tricycle. So the idea of urban patrol tricycle was born out of NS engagement in numerous IS operations across the country. The recruit thought it wise that this tricycle will complement the TCVs and Hilux Nigerian Army is using for internal security operations at the moment. It has numerous advantages over the Hilux and other soft-skin vehicles. 1, it has some limited armor protection. 2nd, it is easy to operate and is simple and designed and cost-effective. In stand 2, we also have the unmanned area vehicle. The recruit also thought it wise that intelligence is key in any military operation, and due to our ongoing operation in the various theaters, troops need real-time information and intelligence to be able to operate effectively. There is no any other better means of getting that information than the use of drones. Second, but last but not the least, sir, you have the prototype of the RSM Hamakin Parade Ground, where we just left a moment ago, sir. So at this joint, permit me to kindly hand over to individual team leaders to brief you further on the project.
The 2 compartments and the front compartment. So the vehicle uses Suzuki car engine, and it can carry 6 men operationally, while administrative can carry up to 8 men. The gun mount can rotate 180 degrees. So at this juncture, permit me to show the demonstration on how the vehicle moves.
equal and opposite. And they look at the Bernoulli theory, that is, for a flight, an object going against the force of gravity to attain stability. So, sir, please permit me to take a advantage position where they can demonstrate the reason.
Here's the elevator and the road and the vertical stabilizer. When there is when you want to use it. Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, hold on. Just one advice, right? Before you take any flight more now, just okay. Now you got all you need to do is to get the weather. That's all. Run it. When you see the direction of smoke, alright, in addition to that, so that you can help that is the technical aspect. For instance, your index is liquid and transit.
If you just try.
You know, or just liquid. Or you put it in, yes. So the other comes to the floor. That's done.
You see the wheel.
You see the wheel, yeah? So it will sound like it will sound like
two VIP stars and the 10 stars for each of the training companies. Wherever they go for training, everybody have his own area where they sit down to it. But this tip was actually excellent. It's a one sponsor. Because of this it's one of the installation projects we did here in Japan during the training cycle from 78 regular to 2. Prior to that, whenever we have a partner parade, you see all the people are on that side, sweating and see one start to which we provide, and that has transformed the Japan parade ground to international standards. We are once more grateful to the chief of service for this project. Thank you very much.
Good before handling. Hey, I have your permission to take you round the simulator range.
And two speakers that simulate the real sound of the plane. Straight ahead is the instructor's console, where the instructor allotted the number of rounds for the pilots and with crucial guidance to get correction in case of error. Sir, permit me to take you to the next room where the number.
Target at your phone, expect fire fire.
Target 4, 46/50, 96%.
marksman. 95, 48/50, 96% marksman. Then 6, 33/50 is also classified as best class, 66%. The special guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, our next practice is going to be jungle lane, and that will be a novelty show between the special guest of honor team and the commander, the Fort Nigerian Army team. The chief instructor of the Fort Nigerian Army invites the guest of honor team.
The station guest of honor, Lieutenant General Presidential Officer, represented by the Chief of Police and PRI, Lieutenant General Aviation, Protocol Officer. So about today, the normal match is going to be between the children of Special Guest of Honor team and the overall team. The Special Guest of Honor team is composed of the Special Guest of Honor itself, Co-Commander Abdullahi, PG Deko, Co-Commander Abu Secretary, Representative of Chiefs Communication, and Reserve, Co-Commander Nasi, Co-Commander, Commander Nasi, Commander Nigerian Military School, Commander One of Academy. Then the local team is composed of Commander Nigerian Military Academy, Kaduna, Co-Commander Infantry, Director of Manpower, Admiral General Mutar, AOC, Technical Command, Kaduna, Deputy Director of Training, and your others. So bring this to this up. The guests will take forward.
That's the sheriff from Water Platoon. Rules of engagement. 3 kill 4. Level 4 kill 1. Level 5 kill 6. Level 6 kill 4. The next is going to be the commandant for the Army team. Level 2, 15/25, 60%, classified as first class. Level 3, 15/25, 60% first class. So the next is going to be RPG 7.
Ground. You go arms.
Now, the gunners are going to engage enemy convoy coming from right to left.
Ready!
There are 2 trucks and 1 gun truck at the front. On target. On target. On target. The gunners have
one face backward march. Standard east.
The station just announced attention should go for the less number too much. And to do that, the station just announced himself. The air officer commanding the command Kaduna and the representative of the air officer. Thank you, sir.
carry on. Order of the military Brazil, represented by the Chief of Police and Camps, Lieutenant General Edo Adeosun, distinguished senior officers there present, the representative of His Royal Highness the Emir of Belgium, other senior personalities, both civilian and military here present, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to welcome you, sir, Lieutenant General I.R. Babili. Permit me to most respectfully invite the Director of Strategy and the performance, the Director of Strategy. Permit me, sir, to give you a quick portrait profile of the Lieutenant General I.R. Babili division. Sir, this hall was conceptualized in 1986 to prepare the Nigerian military for the armed forces and police games in 1988. You will recall that the quarterly sports started in 1986 and it was supposed to terminate with the last one, which was combat sports. As at that time, the gym to your right, across the road, was the only gym that was available in this headquarters, and it was hosting both badminton and basketball. So I was therefore in need to provide a facility that would host training in the Nigerian military for wrestling, judo, and taekwondo. Consequently, the idea to put up this structure was hospitalized, and as at that time, because of the short time that was available and the backing received from the Chief of Army Staff there, it was then named Lieutenant General I.R. However, between that time and now, some of the facilities were allowed to go obsolete. So there was therefore a need to bring back the ship. So you will recall that the Director of Strategy was appointed Director of Strategy in August 2019. Two of the critical mandates given to me by the chief then was the human capacity development and the upgrade of facilities. Subsequent to this, and other inspiration we received from the Chief of Army Staff and the distinguished principal staff officers of Army Headquarters, he now felt there is a need to keep to the vision of the Chief of Army Staff on what he would do to improve the fitness of personnel, even families in the Chile Catholic, thus leading to the innovation and equipping and installation of fitness equipment in this hall, which has now have the privilege to have the chief commissioning this. It is not by accident, I'm sure it is the plan of God that today, when we are just finding out the installation, that the chief is visiting the Nigeria for the personal prayer. This juncture permit me to therefore most respectfully invite the Director of Strategy to further invite the Chief of Army Staff, the representative, that for example, maybe after which we are going to go inside all the tape.
the rank proposal. Please, if you have a chance to complete, I think it's Chief, let's do better.
This business gymnasium was constructed by Major under the administration of the Minister, taking all the honors and awards. Commissioned today, 27 to the glory of God and for the peace of both military and civilian personnel in this country. God bless us all. Fiscal training and is being commissioned, students are being commissioned today on behalf of the Commission for the use of both military and civilian personnel within the country and to the glory of God.
So I actually want to appreciate. Where's my very supportive
Buffalo Officers Mess, our special guest of honor for today's occasion, very senior officers, both serving and retired, that are here seated, heads of paramilitary agencies that are also seated here, our royal father, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to move to the next item on this very program, which is the presentation of souvenir to our special guest of honor. May I, at this juncture, most respectfully request the Chief Buffalo, the Commandant, Depot Medical. Depot Nigerian Army to please do a presentation to the special guest of honor, the Commandant, sir.
The band to please get ready.
Next is for the representative of the Chief of Army Staff. Can we please put our hands together for him, please? Thank you very much, sir. Can we please put our hands together with the special guest of honor?
Is ably represented by Lieutenant General Chief of Policy and Plans Army, our royal father here present, very senior officers, serving and retired, heads of paramilitary organizations, members of NAWA, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am Colonel I.D. Oloyede, Chief of Staff, Depot Army. I feel highly delighted for the privilege given to me to present this vote of thanks on behalf of the Commandant, officers, and staff of Depot Nigerian Army for this epoch-making event of personal parade of 79 regular recruits intake. First and foremost, I wish to thank the Almighty God for His grace and protection throughout the 79 regular recruit intake training and making this day a reality. I want to most sincerely appreciate the Chief of Army Staff, who is ably represented by Lieutenant General Lamidi Adeosun, for honoring our invitation despite his tight schedule. Indeed, you have made the occasion a glamorous one. We also thank you, sir, for giving recruits training the attention it deserves and providing all the logistic and welfare incentives throughout the training period. We pray that God, in His infinite mercy, increase you in wisdom to continue piloting the affairs of Nigerian Army. May God continue to protect, guide, and bless you. To our royal fathers, we also appreciate your hospitality and support, especially during outdoor exercises. Our esteemed senior officers, service and retired, invited guests, we deeply appreciate your presence in our midst and we thank you most sincerely for coming. Let me thank the various departments of the Army headquarters for the swift reaction to our request for the 79 regular recruit intake training. Furthermore, I want to appreciate the commandants of the various institutions within our area of responsibility for the logistic support, and most especially the Commandant Nigeria Defense Academy for making the cadets available the cadets of short service course for the 6th Army for the joint field exercises nicknamed Exercise Kungama with the recruit of 79 regular recruit intake. At this juncture, let me use this opportunity to also express our gratitude for the effort of the Commandant, Chief Instructor, Commander Recruit Center, instructors, officers, and soldiers of Depot Nigerian Army for their dedication and selflessness towards the successful conduct of 79 regular recruit intake training. Your efforts are well recognized and appreciated. Finally, my gratitude also to our friends and well-wishers for your guidance and inspiration. Your collective efforts made the training of 79 regular recruit intake meaningful and easier for us.
distinguished guests of honor, sir, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Commandant, officers, and staff of the Nigerian Army, we thank you once again for your presence. We hope one next we humbly request for your presence in the oblige us. We wish you God mercy in your various destinations. Thank you and God bless.
That was the vote of thanks by the Chief of Staff. I want to thank every one of you for coming. On behalf of my boss, Captain A.A. Aringo, the public will